Am I the for not wanting to wipe off all water on my GF's kitchen countertop every time I do the dishes? Too long. Didn't read. Instead of wiping the kitchen countertop when needed, my girlfriend wants this to be wiped every time water ends up on the kitchen sink and countertop, even though they are built to handle water. Context. I, M27, spend time at my girlfriend's, F25 place, every other weekend, sometimes at her place, and sometimes at my place. I have a washing machine at my place and don't care if some water spillage ends up on the countertop and the sink. When I am at her place, we do the dishes by hand without a washing machine. She has explained to me that any water that ends up on the edges of the sink and on her laminate worktop needs to be wiped off to prevent eventual water damages. In my mind, this sounds like an unreasonable request, considering sinks and kitchen countertops are made to handle water. I love water. I've always loved to play with water as a kid, and my parents always encouraged doing it in the sink since it's basically waterproof and meant to handle it. And so, in my household, we have always let water splotches and droplets to be left on the counter and sink while doing the dishes, since it can handle it and will dry eventually. Of course, there comes a time where the water will leave marks and dust, and at that point, you obviously wipe the surfaces to make it clean and shiny again. My girlfriend basically wants this after every time the sink is used and water ends up on the edges. Her argument is that the kitchen is brand new and she doesn't want any water to do damages to the laminate. She is also arguing that because the sink is black, it will leave ugly stains because of the chalk in her water. She also requests me to add that the sink is very small and it more easily ends up a lot of water on the kitchen top. So not only is the sink very small and difficult to do the dishes in, the requirement to never leave any water seems quite unreasonable. Am I the